Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Punk T from Blaster Boys. Today I'm going to be Best Buy exclusive Episode 1 Mace Windu in the Episode 1 card back. This figure, I just picked it up today. Just got it from Best Buy, obviously. And it is fire. I love this. But the packaging and stuff like that is really dope. The way it's just presented is really awesome. And I just love Samuel Jackson as an actor, and they got his likeness down perfectly. Well, now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the figure. So the first and the most important accessory is going to have to be his purple lightsaber. I think that the purple lightsaber is super cool. As you can see, the blade is purple, and it's got some gold highlights right up on the hilt. Right there on the hilt, as you can see. It's got some gold, black, and obviously silver as the base. It's got some gold around in the middle right there. It's got some gold right there. Some gold lines all across right there. And then gold right where the blade comes out. And obviously, like other Black Series figures, the blade is removable. Okay, it didn't break. Thank God. As you can see, there it is without it. And here's the blade. Absolutely awesome accessory. This itself just makes the freaking figure worth it itself. I love the purple lightsaber. Awesome. The second accessory would have to be this robe. At least, you know, this is the best I guess Hasbro could do for almost a $30 figure at this point. With all the exclusive, you know, add-on prices, this figure came out to be quite expensive. So just letting you know, if you're looking to go get this, you know, don't be surprised if it comes out to like $28. Yeah, this robe, it's kind of shitty, to be honest. The figure is great, but this robe is just kind of bad. I mean, that's as well as I could get it. I know you could I know you could like wet it down and maybe it'll sit better, but you know, yeah, it's not that great of a robe. But that being said, I'm not gonna display it with the robe anyway, so not that big of a deal. Here's Mace Windu without the robe. I think this figure just looks so awesome. I mean, you don't even have to have it in that crazy of a pose to just appreciate how badass this figure is. He's got a nice bulky body. I mean, this figure is just so awesome. He's got some one joint, and it gets a little past 90 on his elbows. Comes out. He's also got, yeah, he's got butterfly joints in here. And because this is a rubber overlay right here, this part of the Jedi costume, it doesn't hinder the articulation too much. But I mean, it kind of does, but it looks more natural for sure. It looks like a piece of cloth, you know, just going around his arm. So that's really dope. He's got this little ab crunch right here. His head can look up and down about that far, as you can see. Not too far, but it's not like you need a lot. He's completely bald, but you know, that's how he is in the show, and he rocks it. Badass. He's got in and out instead of up and down, which is a negative, but it's not that big of a negative. It would be really cool if, if on both of them he had, or at least on one of them he had a up and down, like a trigger finger would be in the Black Series. If he had an up and down, that would be so awesome, because I was trying to pose him with Jango Fett earlier, and I'll show you the best I could do it earlier, but I wanted to have it pointed over his neck like he does when he confronts Count Dooku in Attack of the Clones up on the top of the Geonosian arena, but not that big of a deal. This doesn't really get in the way. It's cut off into 3 separate pieces, his skirt, so yeah, it doesn't really get in the way at all. and it looks really badass. I definitely prefer this, honestly, over cloth goods, because it just looks, I think it just goes better, I feel like. I don't know. I just think it looks more natural and more realistic. He's got a couple white underlays, so up here at the neck, at the V-neck, a little bit, yeah, down here he's got some white pants, and then he's got brown boots. They're kind of a shinier when the white is a little bit matte, and so is the tan. It's a little bit matte as well. Here's the back, all tan, all tanned out. His belt is a brown, and it's got a little bit of gold and silver right here. It's got this pocket, a little bit more silver up on the front of the belt, and it looks just really, really, really clean. I feel like they could have done a wash maybe on the robe, but I think it's fine even without the wash, because the Jedi, they keep their clothes clean, you know? They're very proper. They're very well put together people, you know? They keep their stuff very clean. I like that. But that being said, this figure is great, and you know, he's got his double joints, and he's also got a thigh swivel down here. He can kick out to that far. Double joints. He could probably kick his own butt. I don't know. No, he can't. And then obviously, you know, the same articulation that every Black Series figure pretty much has. You can get into some pretty badass poses. Here's a pretty badass pose you can put him in. Mace Windu, you know, ready to attack Jango Fett and just straight up decapitate him in front of his son, scarring his son for life. Here is Mace Windu next to Count Dooku and Jango Fett. I think he fits him perfectly, and I can't wait to take some pictures with these specific figures for sure. Here he is next to Clone Wars Obi-Wan and Anakin. He fits in quite well. I really, really, really like this. I don't have the Revenge of the Sith, but these figures are perfectly fine to me. And here's Mace Windu next to Commander Bly and Cad Bane. You know, Cad Bane and Mace Windu being in the same area just kind of reminds me of that episode where all Mace Windu and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, they're all trying to do the Jedi mind trick on him, and they're like, "You will show us the way to the holocron." I think it just looks super badass, and I can't wait to take a picture like that. Anyways, guys, that's going to have to do it for the rest of this review. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't got this figure yet, you definitely should. Who knows, he might start being hard to find, and you might regret not picking him up. So yeah, if you like Jedis and you like the prequels, I definitely recommend buying this figure. Here's a look at Mace Windu up on my shelf. I just wanted to show this off. And check out that face. Ooh, looks clean. You can't really see the eyes, but man, especially in person, that just looks so clean. But yeah, I have him set up next to, you know, all these guys. I would have him set up here, but I feel like he looks awkward, especially next to the clone troopers. Hopefully we get one of his clones soon, but yeah, very sick. Here's the whole prequels shelf. So yeah, it fits right in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Peace.